Valtopia. Hey, honey, it's Val. And I'm on my trampoline in my Elmo pants because that's what I do when I'm working. That's what I do when I'm working. So I'm inviting you to join me today. Let me know if you're watching the replay. Say hello if you're joining me. What up? So I got something good for you today because every day the fire comes through more and more. And if you're new to me, hey, dear Maria, if you're new to me, I share my journey as a single mom and a visionary artist and an energy guide. I live in California, and I changed my whole life. And I work with people every day virtually on my computer to change their lives because there's something in their life they're not happy about. You don't watch those of us who share this kind of transformation unless there's something drawing you in that you want to shift in your life, right? Hey, Rosie, what up? Say hello, everybody. So today what I want to talk about is no more ass kissing. No more ass kissing, because if you're part of my tribe and my clientele, you have submerged part of yourself, and every single one of us does it, for pleasing something outside of yourself. And what we need to do is start recognizing where we are outside of ourselves and giving away our power and bring through our willingness to bridge that gap between where we are and where we know we desire and are called to be, okay? We need to bridge that gap. Hey, honey. So bridging that gap means owning your frequency and realizing where you resonate and where you don't. And this is where all of us get stuck, and many people end up in an endless loop, living their lives in a cycle of being unwilling or afraid to do and be what it takes to live in the resonance of their own frequency that they came to do and be as a living being. And what that means is looking at your standards and looking at your fitness and looking at where you live and looking at the people you spend time with and looking at your beliefs and what you think about and sharing about it and not being afraid to make mistakes and not staying stuck and living an experience that is not okay with you because you're too afraid to speak up about it or you're too apathetic to go and make a change. How's this resonating for you? Because this is the work that I do with my clients, and I have a client case study that I'm going to be sharing today. My lovely client came to me in December, unemployed. So all of you who come to me with reasons about not being able to afford a huge life transformations that's going to change your whole perspective and energy so that you can get out of the bad situation you're in. Hello. She invested in herself when most people would be afraid to. And she was in a bad place when she began. Mentally, she was disconnected from her own spirit and energy. And she had tried a lot. Those of us who've been around on the planet, sometimes I think it might take a little longer to shift into this new way of being where you let go of your old thoughts and you allow your fresh being every day to be the strongest energy that you can have. And so this client came to me in December, rapidly shifted just within a couple weeks, and now we're starting January and she's elated and full of amazing presence. She's reconnected with herself. She is now having her mate, her boyfriend, her significant other, reflect back to her more love, more kindness, more listening, more connection. She's starting to have job offers come through in situations without even doing anything other than having tended to herself and having really accepted the truth of her experience and what it's going to take to not stay in that endless loop of self-destruction and ass kissing that most of us are doing because we're not willing to say, you know what, I don't care if I don't have the money right now. This is going to make my life better. I'm going to get more clear. I'm going to get solid in who I am. I'm going to start making decisions, not out of fear, but out of strength. And I'm going to know this technique for the rest of my life. Why wouldn't you invest in something that's going to shift your experience? I did it. I was afraid to do it. And I keep doing it when I feel called, because we can trick ourselves and keep ourselves stuck in these stupid loops. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Chester. Hi, Canon. So that's my message today. I'm not going to be doing the cards. I'm about to drop it, an amazing experience on Sunday evening from 3:33 to 5:33 p.m. It's a light paid experience. I want to have a lot of energy and a lot of people in there. And we're going to really tune into your energy and talk about this ability we have, this strength, this power to create our own experience from within, and to not ass kiss and then give up on ourselves and then keep experiencing a life around us that reflects our inner pain and turmoil and self-loathing and unworthiness that we're feeling and not addressing. Because all those things are feelings, and they can be addressed, and we can shift the energy around it. So the day is Sunday, 3:33 to 5:33 p.m. I have a link that's almost ready. The reason it's not ready is because I'd like to hook it up to email so that I can then send you the link to the group, and we can make sure you get all your communication. And I had to change my team members here in Valtopia, so it's been a little, the technology, I've been learning some cool stuff, but now I have somebody helping me. And then there's a wonderful other container that's already commenced since the eclipse, which is the Clean Slate Clear Vision. Now this client, I've given her access to the recordings because she is my one-on-one client right now, and I do have space for one more. And she listened to this powerful recording, and what happened with the recording and the energetic change with the eclipse is that she is now able to feel emotions she didn't realize she was not feeling. And that's like hard to understand, but we have feelings, and then because of our sensitivities, most of you that watch me are highly sensitive, you shut yourself off from allowing the truth of your own feelings to come through and be processed and then guide you in your life. That's kind of how things are supposed to work. But we learn our feelings aren't okay, and to just suppress them, and then to do what other people tell us to kiss some ass so that we can survive. And then what happens is we get sick and we get fucked up because we're not feeling our feelings, and then we have all these pains in our body. So this experience, Clean Slate Clear Vision, is designed to help you detach from all of those rules and programs and conditions that you think you have to do, or you don't even know you're doing to yourself, where you're holding on to energy and emotions subconsciously, and you think you're just like, well, I'm just getting through. I'm a really strong person, and I'm an overachiever, and I can just really make everybody happy. So let me make everybody happy and not pay attention to what I need to do for myself. So there you go. This is what this is what we're doing in that container. Powerful recordings that will release the subconscious pain and energy, and then the shifts that are happening after you clear that. Now you're able to see your highest vision of yourself. Now you're able to connect and feel that joy and bliss and light energy coming in. And now you're able to stay the course through the difficult stuff that before just threw you into a loop of confusion and overwhelm and fucked upery. You feel me? I don't want anybody to keep going through that. I've learned that the process of, yeah, okay, here we go again, and now what's next, and what do we do? And I want to share that with you and have you be a powerful, empathic, sensitive, visionary, creative that's effective and that is not living in struggle and strife, but that's living blissfully and assisting us all in this beautiful wakey wave of creation. You feel me? Stephanie says, I already have an event I'm going to that day. I'd be there, so next time. Well, you could get the recording, so you'll see it's a low investment, and it could join in energetically. You know how that is when you sign up for a container. Even if you're not present on the live stream, your soul frequency will be present in the soul experience. You saw that in the free boot. We did the free boot, and 100 people signed up, and there was a lot of energy. And so I would love Sunday to be really packed, and then the Clean Slate Clear Vision, there to be less people, but a really tight integration and interaction. So I'm going to be posting about it everywhere, and you can join in, and you can own your frequency, honey, because there's nobody like you. Love you. See you next time, and let me know if you're one of the lucky people that's going to be my next one-on-one client that will see the amazing rapid transformations that I'm going to share with you today about my client. We were crying. It's really powerful. So see you next time, honey.